From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Coming to you from our studios right here at Arnold's Park Amusement Park. Sue Boettcher from Iowa State Extension is joining me here again. It's so good to have Sue with me, and thank you for joining me here today.
Absolutely.
And just before we go any further, I just have to say about them Cyclones.
Woo!
Never.
That's great.
When I was a student, and with Donnie Duncan as coach and Jim Kreiner, did I ever thought I would see what's happening today. Only took 30-some years.
See, you were too young. I was there with the Earl Bruce era.
Oh, yeah. Well, you saw some success then. We were hitting bowl games then and beating Nebraska occasionally. And then my era came in. Maybe it was me. I might have been the one.
How exciting.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We've got another food box giveaway going on. It'll be there on the fairgrounds this Saturday. 1 o'clock gets started, Sue?
It does, at 1 o'clock, yes.
Okay. Let's talk about did it about a month ago before Thanksgiving, what we might see different this time.
Okay, yeah. On October 31st, Halloween, we had a food drive.
Yeah.
We gave away 9.5 tons of food that day. 560 families were served that day.
Incredible.
It took a little over an hour to distribute that much food.
Wow.
It was crazy. And sadly, there were some that missed out. We did run out.
Yeah.
We're hoping that we don't run out this time. We are doing 1 box per family unit that we're giving out so that we ensure that everybody gets something. We have a lot more volunteers this time. We'll have a lot more volunteers in the parking lot directing traffic.
Yeah. It was tough the first time. I mean, you had no idea what to expect.
We did not.
You knew you had plenty of food to give out, but you didn't know what the demand was going to be. And obviously, there's plenty of demand out there, so.
It's a crazy amount. We had made arrangements to use a walk-in cooler to take the excess food and store it and figure out where we were going to get rid of it later. And thankfully, we didn't have to do that, but sadly, we ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The need is really great. In 2018, Dickinson County was estimated 11.6% of the population was food insecure, and an estimated 18.5% of children under the age of 18. But we know this year...
That's 2018, and look what a difference this year is making.
Absolutely. There's been lots of layoffs. The food service industry has shortened shifts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids are at home more.
Kids are.
Or have been, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. The need is great, and we're trying to do what we can. We've got food pantries. We have, of course, Good News Community Church. They are open to the first and third Saturdays of the month.
Right.
We also have Spirit Light Fellowship, which is across from the hospital. They're on the 2nd and the 4th. If there is a 5th Saturday of a month, the Good News is open on that 5th one too.
Yeah.
We have a mobile food pantry in Lake Park, and they are the first Thursday of every month.
Okay.
And then, of course, the schools have backpack programs.
Yep. The Y has their
community dinner.
Community dinner that
Yes.
On occasional Thursdays.
Yes, and they do that as a sack lunch.
Yeah.
And are handing that out to anybody in need. Yeah.
So many people have stepped up. It just goes to show you a small community. In essence, we're a big resort area, but we are a series of small communities, and people come together. People step out, set out a hand to help.
Absolutely. And we've been able to secure funding, like the U of O Foundation has a special COVID fund. They have, we've gotten a grant from them. We've had St. Joe's Catholic Church has given some, First Lutheran. We've had lots of people. I don't want to leave anybody out, but we've had just lots of donations that we can, as a Hunger Coalition, can also purchase products. And some of that could be even paper products, because in the food pantries, mainly they're food.
Yeah.
They don't have the dry goods.
Right.
So we're able to help with some of that as well.
Yeah. Any difference, not specifically, but in what the boxes are going to contain this weekend?
Well, we know they're going to have meat.
Yeah.
And we're hoping not the spicy sausage, as I understand that's not going to be. There'll be meat, and then there's a sack of potatoes, I believe, and apples. And then there'll be dairy products, some cheese, and as we understand, we haven't seen the boxes. We won't know till we get them. This is a different distributor that we're getting from this time, and a gallon of milk. So this is a USDA program. So we applied to get a semi-load, and we've split that with Palo Alto County. So down in Emmitsburg, they are going to be giving away the other portion of the truck.
Okay.
But the USDA program really is benefits too. It helps farmers because they're purchasing the produce from the farmers.
Yes, right.
And then they're getting it out to people that need it.
Yeah.
So, and every county could apply for it. Not every county has a hunger coalition, a group of that can work with them and get it all together.
Right, and help coordinate it. And so Palo Alto over in Emmitsburg, they've got it going then too.
Elderbridge is helping with that as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's really nice that they can do it. We've had some comments on our Facebook page of, well, I'm from another county, can I come? This is a Dickinson County.
Yeah.
For Dickinson County residents. We wish we could help everybody, but we can't.
Certainly.
We've got to help what we have the funding for. And you know, to do one of these food drives, it takes an enormous amount of hours, an enormous amount of volunteers. And like I say, we do have more volunteers this time than we had last time. We know that traffic flow was an issue last time.
Right.
I looked up and there was traffic back to Hy-Vee. It's like, oh goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So we have the flow coming in differently to the fairgrounds where we can handle more vehicles on the actual fairgrounds. And we'll have more people helping with that flow.
Right.
Are
you hoping to have them come in through the south entrance to directly coming in,
entrance where they came
as
in
opposed
last
to
time?
Off of the east entrance off of
Correct.
Peoria?
That
there
will be the exit there.
Okay.
So they'll be coming in the same way they did last time on the southwest entrance, and we'll have them going around the livestock buildings and coming back between the expo and the show barn.
Right.
And then we'll have them weave around. We'll actually have 4 distribution lanes at one time once we open up. So we're going to do a little different. We'll have the semi totally unloaded this time before we even start, so we don't have to stop traffic to reload, put pallets out. Those are things we learn.
Yeah, well, you learn as you go. You're trying to do some good, and then you find out, okay, we have to tweak things. That's all there is to it, tweaking.
Yeah. So lots of kids. We have Youth and Philanthropy is sending kids. I know our Emmanuel Lutheran Youth Group. No Boundary students from Okoboji. And then we've got a lot of community members that have stepped up and they are going to help. I guess we just want to remind everybody, these are volunteers.
Yeah.
They are volunteering their time, free time, and giving away free food.
Yeah.
So we want some grace.
Doing their part to be helpful. It doesn't do anybody any good to get angry at the time you're sitting there or anything else. Be thankful there's someone reaching out a hand.
And we certainly understand that there's a lot of stress out there.
Oh, sure.
But we are trying to help. Yeah. And so some grace, we appreciate that.
Yeah, indeed. So it gets going 1 p.m. this Saturday, the 12th. Mm-hmm. So again, come in the southwest entrance. Mm-hmm. They're off of
Peoria. 15th Street.
15th
Street, yeah.
I was counting in my head. 14th. Okay, there you go.
15th Street. And then they'll go out off on Peoria as they come around the building.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So good.
We really feel like we have this more organized because, like I say, we didn't have any idea what to expect last time. Yeah. We were overwhelmed.
Well, I mean, we've all been learning for the first time through this entire ordeal. Yeah. Of like, well, I got to do something, and then it comes down to, well, how do I do it? And so you've done it once, you've found ways to smooth it out. You're going to have 4 lines of distribution, all these different things should be a lot smoother. And just ask people to have a little grace with it as well.
Yeah, we want you to have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And I know that it may not be. Christmas is not going to be like it has been other years.
Yeah.
But we all need to be safe, and like I say, grace.
Yeah, we're all doing the best.
Patience and grace.
All doing the best we can, thank goodness. And the bright side is we are going to come out on the other side of this, and hopefully be better for it, a little smarter, and let's try to be a little more thankful for the way things were before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do want to mention last time we did do a lot of deliveries last time. We are not doing that this time. That took quite a few volunteers and a lot of effort to do those, so we are not doing the deliveries with it this time.
Okay. All right. So just a few differences result the same. Hungry bellies being filled and kids getting food when they need it. And so thank you to the Hunger Coalition, Iowa State. Oh, I could just start. You forget you're going to think you're going to forget somebody in naming. So many of our houses of worship and nonprofits coming together to help others during this time. So, but thank you, Sue, for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff.
My pleasure indeed. Sue Boettcher has been our guest here today, of course, from Iowa State Extension Office. Go State. We want to thank her for coming in here with us. We thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake, Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. By Michael Thorson with Farm Bureau Insurance in Spirit Lake.